Hello and welcome to a live Beyond Me, where we go beyond this small little version of ourselves and where we're going to be stepping into our grandest potentials and into our full power. Today I want to talk about something really exciting, actually, that is a very awesome perspective to gather on yourself and life, that is going to be very empowering and make you understand a bit more about yourself and who you actually are. For that to happen, we are going to be zooming out a little out of our small personal life, and we're going to be going back through time and how the world has come into being and life on this planet and how we fit into that. So the interesting thing is that Earth, this wonderful, beautiful blue planet, has been created a couple billion years ago. And after that, life evolved and came into being. And from the very first second of life entering this planet, it has always been in a consistent change and evolution. So from the get-go, when life started to emerge on this planet, it has been in a constant and consistent evolution. Life had to always change, adapt, and recreate itself in new ways. The interesting thing about it is that we that are here right now, we are at the end of the line. Get that? Like, through all possible versions of life on this planet, we have made it until here, until right now. That is absolutely mind-bogglingly amazing that we are sitting here right now. That is so fucking unlikely. And still, we are like the top-notch genetic combinations that are on this planet right now. It's not that other forms have made it, but it's us. It's us that are sitting here. And especially thinking about it on like a human plane, a human perspective. Look at all the hardship that humanity had to go through evolving on this planet. You know, let's assume that our evolution started in the jungles of Africa, being apes, and then making it into the savannah and trying to find food, warding off animals that would have been eating us, the big ones and then the small ones, having to survive through bacteria infested waters and all these things, sicknesses, diseases of all kinds, making it to all nooks and crannies of the world, really. And then yet again going through wars and hardship, poverty, malnourishment, whatever was coming up, ice ages even, right? Like, we made it through. Our family lines, our genetic pool made it through that as well. That's why we are here. It's not someone else's family that has made it here right now. It's your family that has created you again and again and again. It is your family that has set the groundwork up for you to be here today. And that is so amazing. You know, what they have gone through, anything that happened in this life, being able to withstand that and to make it here. How is that not one of the greatest things ever? And that just goes to show how especially amazing everyone that is still alive is. It has been a natural selection over millennia, tens of thousands of years it has taken of weeding out the weak ones, the dumb ones. You know, it's like the ancestors that were like, oh, there's this abyss. What happens if I step into that? They're not here anymore. The ancestors, they were like, oh, maybe I go play with the lion. They're not here anymore. The ones that were using tools ineffectively and were like, oh, what happens when I cut this right here? They're not here anymore. You know? That's the amazing thing, that everybody that is on this planet is humanity's amplification into awesomeness. Like, we are at the best possible stage of being. Our ancestors are all really, really big motherfucking badasses. They have made it through any kind of hardship, and they have delivered on their purpose of recreating themselves time and time again. And now we are sitting here with the potential of thousands of years behind us, amplified and concentrated into our being on this planet. How is that not the greatest news ever? So it's not just this small little sense of me who we are. We are the tip of the spear of a whole line of families. And we are in that way so much bigger and grander than ourselves, right? We are the representation of all our ancestors on this planet right now. And we hold all the gifts and all the knowledge that they have somewhat experienced. We hold this in our genes, actually. Because these genes have been selected to be the best ones, apparently, to make it in this world. And yet again, it just goes to show that this makes us so much bigger than just this little person that we sometimes fall into believing ourselves to be. We have the grand and vast potential of family lines, of hundreds of thousands of people that have been our ancestors. This is what we are based on. This is our level 1. That's where we start. And then we can take it even further. We can propel it to any heights that we actually can imagine. Isn't that just amazing? That's so cool. And in that way we can play with all these things, and we can find trust in our own strength and in the strength of our family lines, into the genes, into the great potential of humanity, that as we all share that ancestry as well. You know, we are here, not the dinosaurs. Well, that's kind of cool. Although I wouldn't mind dinosaurs to be around as well. Would be kind of neat as well. Yeah. But dinosaurs or not, or whatever, that's not the case that I want to make. I just want to remind you that you are the culmination of evolution, of human evolution. You are here right now. You're the end point. You're as good as it has gotten until now. That's it. And you come here with the potential of millions of people behind you, within you. So acknowledge that, feel into that, ponder on that, make that a reality, really. Like, let that information fill you up and be like, hey, wow, okay, there's some truth to that, right? Like, I am actually quite special and amazing. I'm here. I'm actually here. Wow. What amazing people must have come before me so that I can be here. Having gone through all these wars, diseases, hunger, poverty, yet again. That having been able to move around the whole world, having gone on pilgrimages and traverses through oceans, mountain ranges, rivers, deep woods, and they have always made it. They've always walked on. They've always done it. They have always had the urge to more, expand, go ahead, find out more, seek more, grow the space that we're living in, find out more about the world and ourselves. That's insane. It's so amazing. And this is who you are. This is your primordial identity. That is beyond me. That is beyond your personal idea of just being that person that is sitting there and has these ideas about things and does this and tries to self-actualize in this or that way, which is all beautiful and very important. Yet what I'd like to inspire in you is seeing a greater and grander vision of yourself that transcends this small sense of yourself and goes into like, wow, I'm part of a big, amazing family that has made it until now. And I hold all these potentials in me, and I can actually actualize these through me as well as a service to myself, to my family and ancestors, and to the world and the generations to come. This is what we're here for, more so than thinking about those small little worries that can creep into our lives and that can make us believe that we're actually small, which we are not at all. Not at all. Grand, big, amazing, beautiful, very capable. This is who you are. This is who you are. Connect with that today. Have that as your mantra, as your perspective on life, and see what it does. How does it change your daily experience? I'd be glad to hear about it. There's always these beautiful things called comments down there. Subscribing is always a good thing as well, because I'm going to be giving a lot of beautiful information and nice little reminders out to you guys. And I would love to connect on all these things, because this is how I feel we can change ourselves and the world into a much grander potential than it is already. And we can actualize all our dreams and wishes together. Yes. So until we meet again, there's another video coming up tomorrow, so make sure to tune in again. And yet again, if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and do so.